3, 2, 1. Annyeong everyone, this is Ju from SoJooCars, and today I have a very short comparo. And you know very well that I don't normally do comparos, but in Honda Cars Philippines, they have the best venue where I can safely do comparos. And today we have the outgoing model of the BRV and the new player. Well, it's the newest baby of Honda Cars Philippines. This is the outgoing BRV. As you can see, the front face doesn't look anything like the modern cars that we see these days. And it is great choice of Honda Cars to upgrade the front face, the rear. That actually is more attractive to younger generations now. Unlike before pandemic, people are now considering to have their own cars more than ever before. It could be health reasons and also traffic and many more. This is the current one. This is the new one that now looks more aligned with, let's say, the Civic, the City, and the Accord. So this is the look that we are going to. And just look at this splitted type of LED headlight and LED fog lamp as well. It looks like a baby Pilot. It could also be a similar twin of the HRV. This is the side look of the outgoing Honda BRV. I still think that the two-tone type of rim design is somewhat modern. The outgoing BRV looks more small SUV than the new one that we will be seeing, well, you're watching right now. Just look at this roof rail. They look sturdy, and wow, this is not just plastic or painting, this is real metal. And you'll be confident enough to put maybe a roof rack or something on top of that. So chrome accents, and this one makes it more rugged as well. Now this is the side profile of the new BRV. Now this one looks more modern, it looks more toned down, it looks more stylish and attractive. Unlike the outgoing BRV, the new BRV's roof rail looks more of a design than for utility. This is the rear of the two BRVs together. To do a quick comparison, like what happened here and there. Do you see here that you don't see here? What do you see there? What you don't see here? Everything has been flipped. This one used to be the C shape like that. Now it's inverted. You know that that one looks more macho while this one looks more lean. And depending on your age and your demographics, you might like this over this and this over this. Because the outgoing BRV did really well. This one was like thinking advanced, because it's now that many of the car models and brands are utilizing the LED bar rear design. Now we're gonna check what's the differences inside, but this is a 7-seater small SUV that has the same engine and the transmission, but as you can see, this could be one of the biggest upgrades that we would appreciate in the new BRV. You see, this has a split 50-50, while this one is a bench type. So this one you need to do one more step to fold each. This one is just one way, but then if you want flexibility, this might be the way to go. And the good news is it folds flat. Wow. More tray here. You don't have separate tray. It doesn't fold flat. So definitely Honda's new BRV wins in this challenge. But you know, even like for the city hatchback, the flexibility of you with the second row, you know, you can put some tall things. The people who are designing Honda vehicles are really smart. Both the outgoing and the incoming models have same engine, 4-cylinder 1.5 liter naturally aspirated mated to CVT. They can do about 118 horsepower and 145 newton meters of torque. Both of these V variants don't have drive mode selection. So they have the S mode, while the new one has the L mode as well. This one has paddle shifter, while this one doesn't have. Now, what makes this V better than this? Because Honda is going towards safety and to reduce casualties by the car caused either by the driver or by some outer or exterior factors. This one has side curtain airbags and the dual airbags, while this one just has two. So I would definitely go for this, and I'm definitely leaning towards safety when it comes to modern cars these days. So I can't wait to test drive the top of the line, which has Honda sensing as well. I would like to highlight the ground clearance. This one had 201 millimeters. This one has 207. And another thing, this is more of a personal level. This outgoing hood is quite light and I can manage, while the new one is a lot heavier. So does it have more rigidity, more durability? Let's see. This is a quick tour of the inside of the outgoing BRV, and wow, I can feel and smell JDM. Just look at this. The dotted steering wheel of Honda, the one that this one looks like a brief. It's cute. And wow, huge dials, and you know, this very quirky screen when it first came out in Honda. And it got everyone excited. Air condition. No wonder the one I'm about to show you are quite similar in terms of some stuff. Like plastic, yeah. But even though this car is old, I can still say that this outgoing one still looks spanking nice. This black headliner and black sun visor. This is actually really cool. Just look at the stitchings here. Very JDM. JDM. Wow. Just a sneak preview. Now this is the new BRV. It looks a little different now, but yeah, it's no longer the brief design. And I don't know if you guys can notice in the instrument cluster, but I like how it's like there's a flaring reflection like a sun. That's cool for me. And thank goodness we still have the tach and the speedometer on the right places. But that's quirky because you need to make the perfect circle. The center screen had to suffer a bit. That's cute. Like this one was very similar, like where they were. Now it's the pulsing, very elegant push start button. We don't see those like JDM stitching here anymore. The dotted. And this one was leather wrap. Also leather here. Wow. And black headliner as well. And they didn't forget the mirror. Oh, very JDM in modern perspective. Since this is a somewhat family vehicle, let's check out the second row. Lots of JDM feels. This outgoing BRV, black headliner, these little shapes that make this a very JDM car. So just close it, and you can use this bar here to push forward and go backward. You can recline the seat like that much. And then what's also important is how easy is it to fold. But before that, these are like staying outside there forever, and this is not the 3-point belt for the center person, but this one hides. Oh, okay. Now take a look at this. These things are sticking out like that, but this one is hidden. There you go. So use this lever to just hold and tumble. Okay, so that's not so bad. Oh, an oil pump. Okay, and then for you to enter, they have this. So you can easily step on that and get inside like this. But obviously this window is a lot bigger than the incoming. And there's a speaker also here. It looks like a subwoofer. It's interesting that I've never driven a BRV in my life. And it's that easy for the second row. How about the incoming BRV? Oh, leather with stitching, and also this nice design. Looks really fluffy and soft. This one looks more clean and neat and very homey, while the outgoing one looked quite JDM and still the rugged looking of what Honda used to have. And wow, now you have armrest. No cup holders, but still you do have an armrest. The pouches with this divider type as well. Now this BRV definitely became more sexy. The seats feel so good as well. Just one touch and it will flip over. You can still step on here. Oh, you cannot open it anymore. Okay, go inside. Compared to the outgoing, it has a smaller window. There's a light here, and there's power source here on the third row. So that's fantastic, right? That's really fantastic. The person here just needs to be careful with this one. Other than that, wow. Oh, so since we don't have cup holders there in the second row, we can use the bottle holders or the cup holders here on the third row. To exit, it's also easy, and you can also control forward and backward with the bar down there. And that was a very quick comparo side by side, the outgoing and the incoming. So which one do you think did best? There are no perfect cars, and for sure Honda learned a lot from this car, and that's why we have this car. So in the future, when I get to have the car for a longer time, then I'll be giving you more thoughts about the car. But for now, definitely this one looks handsome. This one still looks handsome, but I think more people will gear towards this, especially with the top variant, which has Honda sensing. You know, for me, Honda sensing is a game changer. Okay, with that, I'll see you in the next video. May your dreams come true.